And this is just a cute little beach that me and my girlfriend went to, really close to her house. It was so beautiful, like the water and the trees, and that tree over there, we could actually sit in it. So we went and sat in it, and it was so chill. Like literally, other than thinking our phones were gonna fall in the water because we were wanting to be basic bitches and take pictures. Other than that, it was great. It was so green in the water, it literally looked like some mystic shit. I'm serious. Like, it was actually crazy. And I know obviously there's like scientific facts for that, but still. Still. I literally love this tree. Me too. It's my favorite. You could like even lean back and not even. You could have sex in this tree, honestly. You could. I would not be the one like with the knees to the. Oh. Mm-mm. I'm here because we're talking about nutrition, so we might as well just kind of hop on this topic too. I just want to make a little quickie about it. I know I said, oh, a little quickie last time, but then it ends up to seem like we're going back and forth in this little thing we got for about like 10 minutes. Oh God, I sit on a throne of lies, don't I? Anyways, not lies, just time flies. Ooh. Rock, and I didn't even know it. Okay, hello. So, will RAWTILL4 make you fat? This is something I've been seeing on the internet. As soon as Freely and them started up this entire RAWTILL4 thing that they lifestyle that they preach, and, preaching is not a bad word, obviously. It's the best fucking thing. They have done an immense amount of work transitioning people over to veganism because of just how amazing and how good of an approach they have. So if you haven't already checked them out, check out Freely the Banana Girl and Durian Rider. That is her boyfriend. His name's Harley. And they both kick ass for sure. Now, I see a lot of people that are saying, I've been on this diet or I've been on this lifestyle for like this long and I'm still not getting results and blah, blah, blah. You gotta remember, if you come from a past of calorie restriction, starving yourself or throwing up your food, using those little slim teas to try to lose weight that really just suppress your appetite, and all these little gimmicks to try to get short-term weight loss and fast, to get that fucking fast, because every girl, not every girl, a lot of girls want that and they want it now and they make it a big focus. One other thing is too, people are way too focused on what their body looks like on the outside. If you have those years of damage that you have to repair, it's going to take a while for your body to trust you again and for your body to know that you're going to give it proper nutrition and you're not going to starve it and neglect it and treat it like a trash can like you did before, if that's the case. I don't know everyone's background story, but for a lot of girls that have had eating disorders or they calorie restricted for a long period of time while overworking in the gym or anything like that, where they haven't been giving their body sufficient calories for it to be able to fucking live itself to its fullest potential. You see a lot of people sleepwalking through life and they're just caffeine here, caffeine there to fucking wake them up and keep them going through the day. It doesn't have to be like that. But back to what I was saying is I see a lot of girls complaining that they're not getting these results now, and it's just like, you gotta remember, man, healing takes time. It takes motherfucking time. Like, I have only been on this lifestyle for a little, not a year and a half, but just a little bit less than that. It was back in February last year that I went vegan, and best decision I've ever made, but I did a lot of damage to my body, and you just have to accept, just like everyone always say, time heals all. Time does heal all. It just has to, you got to give it a little bit of patience. You can't want those results now. Think about it. If you gained a lot of weight or anything like that, it didn't take a year to put that on. Or if you are gaining a lot of weight now coming into this, that is totally okay. Totally oh-fucking-K. I gained weight. I gained 20 pounds, I think, when I started this, because I was eating super fucking clean now because of a really good friend of mine that I was staying in Hawaii with. We literally had smoothies for breakfast and dinner. It would just be papayas and bananas usually and water. And huge smoothies and always hydrated, well, for the most part. And then at night we would have a lot of rice and it was awesome. I was literally my poops were next level. It was on some crazy shit. But I knew that, well, the thing is I didn't know at the beginning. You want to hear my mindset for this? Okay, so I was just oh, I know this can really work, but I'm gaining a lot of weight. I remember just looking down and being oh my God, what is this? This is not me. This is not, how does this work if it's making me so fucking fat? And it's just when you go from eating you know, where you portion size or you tell yourself, oh, I can't have more than that, and then you do things like, for example, like I did, smoke cigarettes or use other distractions to kind of keep yourself from realizing how fucking hungry you are, which is when you end up binging. And I just didn't understand how, this would be so healthy for me, why it was making me look like a fucking whale. And it was just like, I was so dehydrated before. I would barely drink water. I would drink water, but not like too much, or not drink juice with sugar because I thought it'd make me fat. And it was just like, oh my God. So when I came to this and I started eating a high fruit diet, which is high water, high fiber, like I was just a little tubby thing rolling around saying, what's up? Like, I don't know what's happening here, but I'm just gonna go with it because my friend really knew what the fuck he was talking about. He showed me Freely the Banana Girl, and it just changed my life forever. But you have to remember, if you come from that kind of background, then you have to give your body that time. You being bloated and feeling like you're putting on all this weight, it's happening because it needs to happen. Your body is so much smarter than you think it is. If you're putting on weight and you're eating a high carb, plant-based, for the most part, diet, you have to give it time. Time. That's the number one thing I'm going to preach right now, because I'm not there yet. I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't eat that strict of a diet. I'm not saying it's strict by any means. It's just, to me, that's how I personally feel. Not strict, just they're very aware of what they know makes them feel good and bad. And I know I'm just going through the process. You know, I'm young. I'm 20 years old. I just found this lifestyle like a year and a bit ago. I'm experimenting. You know what I mean? That's part of the journey. That's part of the process. You just got to go through that and see what works for you, what doesn't. And I know high carb will always be overall. And I know RAWTILL4 would bring epic results if I had that kind of high quality like food around me. But just right now, I'm just in the midst of finding it, and you know, I have to find local markets and farmers and stuff like that. But this is getting away from the point I want to make. The point I want to make is, check out Freely the Banana Girl and look at her results after she was a year on that lifestyle. A year. She was tubby, man. Her face, like, she was not looking like a fucking model like she does now within just a year. It actually took her several years of consistency. Sleep, water, sugar, carbs. You gotta have balance, and you have to treat your body right. You can't expect to do things half-assed and get a full result. You know, that's something I really have a hard time with in life, is thinking, why can't I just do a little bit and get a lot? Doesn't work that way, honey. It does not work that way. No. So give it time. I promise you, you will get results. And if you don't trust me, trust Freely, because she has proof. She has pictures. She has results. She has so many videos explaining how amazing of a transition, and I can't really talk today, but how amazing of a transition she has made. So many things she has cured her body up of. But if you're, one thing is, you know, you want to get toned, you want to get healthy, do not forget the health aspect. Don't just be focused on the body. Be focused on the health. And